And this time around, it's all about celebrating Globe's commitment to our nation, our families, and businesses through Globe's story of purpose, which we will know more about later on. And you know, Globe's new purpose really enables us to create wonderful moments here at Globe's wonderful factory. As you can see in our production design, our theme for tonight is a wonderful factory that signifies how we create wonderful with Globe. So please watch out for the unveiling of our wonderful activities later in the program that would enable us to create magic, to create fun, to create stories, to create love, to create dreams, and create much, much more. If you are ready, which I know you are, because tonight is a wonderful night for us all to be together, let us start creating wonderful with Globe by calling in our President and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Ernest Koo.
Thank you, Casey, and good evening to all of you. September 17th is a very special day for Globe. It symbolizes also our prefix of 0917, which a lot of us are wearing here today. And it's something that we are very proud of, and something we like to celebrate on this day as well. In 2013, we began this journey of creating a wonderful world. In 2013, it was also around this date that we moved into our beautiful office building, which actually you can see from here. And it changed the whole mindset of our company. It changed the mindset and unveiled a new look for Globe. We modernized our logo. And we also envisioned at that point in time to change the whole 10-row landscape one more time. If you recall, we did that early on in 2010 when we decided to launch what was called then the Gen 2 store and the revitalized postpaid plans of Globe. We used this format of wonderful world of Globe, now on its 11th running, to introduce many new products, many new concepts, that really do change and define what the Filipino lifestyle is. Right? It all started with, let's say 2012, even before 2013 with the Google Free Zone. We brought in a lot of different partners like Hope, Spotify, and the latest of which is Netflix, right? And of course, along the way, we nailed some of the biggest names to join Globe, like YouTube and Disney. We're very, very proud of our partnership with Disney, and it's something that we both, two companies, are really maximizing here in the Philippines. Over that period, we've learned to also, we changed the way how people consume content in this country. We've learned how to teach them, and they have learned from us as well, with an objective to actually legitimizing a lot of the content consumption that's been going on in the Philippines. And a good example would be that of music. I guess before Spotify came into the picture in the Philippines, everyone torrented their music, right? And I hope some of you are not doing it anymore. And I believe today, I think we're proud to say, based on surveys and based on talking to people and anecdotes, that a lot more people are likely to be using streaming rather than torrenting, simply because we've made it accessible, we've made it affordable, and we've made it really convenient for people to subscribe to fantastic services like that of Spotify. Over the next few years, it is also our hope that we change the way people consume video in this country. Because video, I think today is the most widely torrented type of file that we would like to eliminate. That way we give the true content providers, the guys who create the content, their rightful share of revenue in the market. Right? We have companies like Disney who spend millions, if not billions of dollars per year trying to create great content. And of course, they should be rewarded for the success of that content through viewership. Now, aside from introducing our new products and services, there's another reason we're here today, right? Ever since we started this journey, and maybe, I'm supposed to click my own slides, right? Sorry. Let's take a look at this market share slides and slide that we have behind me. We started this journey way back in 2010, 2009, 2010 timeframe, where Globe's market share was simply around 32%. We closed out last year at around, or the first quarter, around 48% market share growth. And I think that epitomizes what we have done to the industry. It epitomizes what relevance we have brought the Globe brand to our consumers, right? Along the way, we have actually created the #1 brand in the country. Globe today is far ahead of its competitors as being the #1 mobile brand in terms of revenue market share. You know, at Globe, we've always said, it's not the number of subscribers or sales you have out there, it's the number of people who actually spend for your services. And today, aside from being the #1 brand, Globe Telecom also enjoys a 60% share of mobile data in this country in terms of revenues once again. Now that we've achieved that, next question was, how do we take it to the next step? You know, companies really perform well when they have a very single-minded view of where they're headed, where all of the employees, all of the partners, all of the constituencies are aligned towards reaching that goal. Right? And pretty much the goal of reaching #1 or making it to the peak of the mobile industry has been reached by the company. And that's why we decided early this year, around the January timeframe, to kind of think about what the next thing was for this company. And we felt that it had to be something that was more infinite. You know, a goal of reaching a particular market share, beating a particular opponent in a game is a finite type of concept. But we decided to move to something that was more infinite. And that's why today, I'd like to talk to you publicly about our journey to the infinite goal, right? We want to show a new purpose to you. Something that I think will redefine what Globe is for the next few years. Let's start off with talking about our vision. Our vision of Globe is we see a Philippines where families' dreams come true, businesses flourish, and the nation is admired. You can already see that the vision is far-reaching. It is something that may not be achieved during our tenure as management here at Globe, or maybe even most of our employees, because it is a very, very difficult and lofty goal. And so should be, right? Because we are now playing the infinite game. Now, we've also crafted a new mission, and that mission is to do our part. We create wonderful experiences for people to have choices, overcome challenges, and to discover new ways to enjoy life. With the advent of technology, with the advent of smartphone, with the advent of faster internet services, people are going to have to find new ways to enjoy life digitally. That's one of the things we want to do. We also want to make sure that that experience along the way is wonderful. And of course, as we did with the original super plan, we want to give people great choices, right? And of course, challenges like traffic can be overcome, even with great connectivity everywhere, because you don't have to drive everywhere just to communicate with people. You can either do it through video conferencing and so on. But there is also something that we try to do in how we get there. That's why we say in everything we do, we treat people right to create a Globe of good. At Globe, we've decided that the way we do business, first of all, is to treat people the way we want to be treated. If you like to be treated nicely when you walk into a store, then treat your customer nicely when they walk into the store. If you have someone that, like you yourself, you want to have great service from your phone company, give great service to our subscribers. Now, we also use a set of values to run our business. This set of values have been around actually since maybe 2010. It has been the basis for how Globe operates. And sometimes we don't give it enough importance when we speak to you. We speak to you about great products, great technologies, and so on. But we don't speak to you about the underpinning of what really makes this company successful, right? It's successful because of our people. It's successful because these people believe in a set of values that they show every day, they demonstrate every day to each other and to our customers. Let me go through them very quickly. The first of all is that we value people, and together we make a difference. It's very important that the people come first, because it's these people that we have at Globe that serve our customers. And you can see there's a very good exhibit today at Globe in our art gallery that showcases the different people who actually make it happen for our customers. The thing is, we also put our customers first. And that means, and I say, they're the most important thing to us because customers provide revenue, obviously. But I also have to define that not everyone is a customer. Someone who abuses our frontliner Someone who does not pay his bill, someone who defrauds us is not a customer. They don't come first, they come last. And actually, we don't want them here at Globe. We want great customers who are really looking for great service, good value, and really expect the highest level of service from a company like us. We act with integrity, critical. At Globe, there is no room for error when it comes to integrity. We know we value the trust and the good governance that our board members and our shareholders have put in us to manage their assets, right? We keep things simple. Telco is a very complicated world. Large companies like Globe tend to get very complicated over time. But we tell our people, please make things simple, because sometimes making things simple is actually quite difficult. Take the example of let's say, a great mobile app. If a great mobile app is simple, yet it does things, wonderful things at the back, and many complicated things at the back, it really means it's a huge amount of programming and coordination needed at the back end to make the experience simple for the customer.